When this fucking beat drop, you already know what fucking time it is.
Daily Dose is on now. Check it out, y'all.
We begin with telling our boy Lil Wayne to keep his head up because on Friday, we found out that Weezy F Baby and the F might stand for federal inmate. Yes!
Damn, that sucks.
Lil Wayne has caught a weapons charge that because of his prior, felony convictions can give him up to 10 years in prison for possession of a firearm and drugs and scissor. All this is alleged, right? But Lil Wayne is taking a guilty plea and is hoping to only serve 1 to 2 years. This is crazy.
I don't understand the whole how rappers keep getting gun charges. Don't they, aren't they allowed to carry these weapons? I don't get it.
I think it's because I think it's because with Wayne, I think he's because he's a convict, like a felon, right? He's a prior felon. I think you can't own it, but there's people for that. You know what I'm saying? Like there's people that can hold it.
Security hold it. Come on.
That's what I'm saying. You know what's a trip is just like finding out all these things about Lil Wayne. Like he's only 38 years old. He's super young. And to be facing these charges, dang, Wayne, we got to move better, man. You're an OG, a young OG at that, but we need Wayne around. So keep your head up, Wayne. Keep your head up, man. Straight up. Somebody else who needs to keep their head up is Keyshia Cole and Ashanti because we were ready this weekend.
I had my Ciroc glass. I had my, like you said, my Jordan jersey dress. I had my Air Force Ones on. I was ready.
You were looking like Maya in that video with Jay. That's what you were doing. And we all were. And we got the news that Ashanti, unfortunately, had tested positive for COVID-19. She let everybody know that she was feeling okay. She wasn't sick. And she even tried to do the verses from the house. But Versus said, no. They rescheduled. We got a new date, which is January 9th of 2021. So you got to wait. Keep them Air Force. You've had them Air Forces long enough where it's all good. You can keep them around just a little bit longer. But we did find out one bit of good news this weekend as they announced the last verses of the year, which is going to be a West Coast area. When you got E40 and Too Short going verses, man. And this is crazy. First of all, we needed this, Carisma. I think you can vouch for that.
I think it's dope. I think it's great because, Too Short, E40, you're talking about longevity, but I wish they would have put them up against artists from other regions. I think E40 could have went up against a whole lot of people. Same with Too Short, man.
No, I see. I love that you said that. And, of course, we have no problem on the West Coast. We have no problem going head-to-head with anybody. But I think that what Jeezy and Gucci did for Atlanta, right, and that rap scene, I feel like Too Short and 40 are going to do for the Bay Area.
Maybe a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It was different with Jeezy and Gucci because there was so much beef and animosity and history there. Like with Too Short and E40, they have so many songs together. It's gonna be. We just gonna be rocking. but
it's gonna be. Listen, they are pioneers when it comes to ass shaking and getting to the bag on the West Coast. And think about it, when DMX and Snoop, when they did theirs, those were oh shit, these are alternate worlds coming together. This one is all right, you expect it.
Yeah, we know what to expect for sure.
But let's sizzle it. Let's make the country see that the West Coast and in fact the Bay Area gets down like nobody else. So
all right, well, we just need the rest of the country to tune into this versus. That's the problem.
Y'all ain't got shit to do. It's a pandemic. Y'all better tune in. December 19th.
East Coast, Dirty South, come on.
And that's not all that we found out during the weekend. Carisma, this one, it pains me because it has to do with Uncle Snoop. Oh, Lordy Lord. In a recent interview, Snoop was asked about Cardi and Megan's song WAP, and Snoop had a lot to say. Snoop said, let's have some privacy, some intimacy where he wants to find out as opposed to you telling him. That's like your pride in your possession. That's your jewel of the Nile. That's what you hold on to. That should be a possession that no one gets to know about until they know about it. Woo!
Listen. Let me tell you something, Teddy. Y'all men got it so twisted. Enough is enough already. Okay, y'all do not own us. We are not second. Women are not second class to the male species. Enough is enough. Enough. Let us live.
I'll take the L. I'll take the L.
Snoop is the creator of Ain't No Fun. Let us live.
oh, very much so. And look, I love Snoop. I love Snoop. But and I know where that mindset comes from. It comes from an older mindset. Women should be classier. Women should know how to move better. But that's a double standard, bro. And that's an old way of thinking. Because just like you said, Snoop is the same guy that said, ain't no fun if the homies can't have none. Snoop is the same guy that said, I fucked her on the floor so I wouldn't mess up my bed. Okay, so There's a double standard there. Now he did react, right? He did respond. He said, "Look, I'm not hating on Cardi B and Megan. I'm a big fan of their music, and I'm a big, supporter of the female MC movement, which is great. It's just, bro, come on now, a woman should."
So then, what's the issue?
That's what I'm saying.
What's the issue then?
I don't know. Listen, I know I'm taking the L for the whole male species, but I really want to know. Like,
come on, Unc. Come on, Snoop. It's 2020. Let's go.
Comment down below. Do you think there's a double standard when it comes to women and sex?
There is, but we need to break that. So let's break it. How about that? Who's ready to break it in the comments?
Look here. I love when a woman tells me that she got macaroni in the pot. I want her to tell. She can tell me to park my Toyota 4Runner in her garage all day, every day. I love that kind of talk, man. But comment down below. Is there a double standard when it comes to women and sex? It could be in music or just in life. Women, they're frowned upon. They can't talk about the sexual desires and their sexual adventures. But men, they can tell everybody and their mama who they smashed. Double standards, man. We got it. That's right, Carisma. Carisma knows a few things about breaking stereotypes and status quos. You know what I'm saying? So salute to the queen.
Hey, let's go. Drop them comments, man. It's a daily dose. We out.
When this fucking beat drop, you already know what fucking time it is.
Now, check it out, y'all.